My bad.
I got a
Yeah.
question though for both of y'all.
Oh, what's your
It's
question?
off
Yeah.
topic
All right. What's up?
because our homies, all of our collectively, our homie Rob been calling more often lately,
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
and his tone has changed, and he's more excited. He's a father finally, and you
Yeah.
see the difference in him. So the question is fatherhood for the both of you what you expected it to be?
You go first, dude.
Do we go first?
Yeah.
Dog, like your mom always say, man, shit. Like, Donovan, your ass always wanted to be grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, me and Kim was talking about it earlier, and cuz I was just being honest when it come down to like music, um, and shit like that. And that kind of tie into like my one thing if we go back to that topic. But like, bro, like I fucking love my kids, bro. Like it's not even like anything else, bro. Like it's nothing, it's no love like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's what I anticipated. I felt like y'all know my personality, man. I'm a real optimistic person, and sometimes that shit kind of affects me because I give too much love and shit or too much attention to a person that might not deserve it. But when it came down to my kids and just being a dad, bro, shit, I was like, yo, like I'm gonna give them love like no other, and they gonna give it back to me. And like we're
Mhm.
gonna have a bond like no other. And so it's like I got 3 kids, bro. Like we so in sync and shit like that. It's like the fact that like you have the potential and the ability to facilitate that. Like it's it's your responsibility, yes, but there's some people who just parent and don't like look at the they don't just look at the ins and outs of parenting. They just there, which is good too. It's better to be there than not be there.
Yeah.
But like with your personality, bro, and the way you are with children, and same thing with Rob, bro. Like with his personality, like I seen y'all love things before loving. I seen y'all love people, and I've seen y'all love things. And it's like kids are, of course, they people, but like the love that you have for things sometimes it might look like you love more than the people, if that make any sense. You know what I'm saying? You see where I'm
Yeah.
going with it?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
so
I understand.
it's like your Elcos. You love them, you cherish them. You like, damn, I'm gonna shine it up. You start to kind of fall in love with it. You like, yes, my baby right here. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. And so
Mhm.
kids are kind of like that, where you just kind of like take a certain sense of pride. So I think your question was it everything that I expected it to be?
Yeah.
No, it's better. It's better.
No, it's better.
It's better.
Hmm.
Like I used to
I
want to
have
go to
another
the.
question after y'all both done too.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna pass it to Ken. I'm getting long with
All right.
it. I really wanted to go to the NFL. Like, you know what I'm saying? And music is something that I still do because I love the art. I love creating music and poetry and all that shit, right? But like, I don't give a fuck about going to the NFL no more. I got 2 sons. You know what I'm saying? And like, Bo want to play football. Dill be like, Daddy Raiders, and like, I'm not living vicariously through them, but I'm like, yo, my son's about to be the best out this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna get him all of that shit plus they motivation, and inspiration. Like, they gonna be the best. And so, like I said, my answer to that is no. It's surpassed like what I thought it was gonna be, bro. Like, it's a bond that you can't experience with your mama, with your daddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you the
Mhm.
parent in this situation. It's different.
Yeah.
Like,
Hmm.
I really know what I die for you means.
Or
I
live.
used I used to think, yeah, on everything. But I'm just saying in general, like
Yeah, yeah, the
I
same.
will I won't let I don't I'm not gonna let nobody hurt my children.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what the circumstances is. Like if it's me and my homies, we like, hey, run. We booking that shit. But like my
Yeah, out of
kids,
there.
like, nah, you gotta be fucked up. Go ahead, cuz on my fault, man. I know I got long with it. I'm passionate about
Nah,
being a
nah, nah,
parent.
nah. I feel you. That's true, bro. I'm coming from the same vein. Like it's like, I always had like super pride in being like an uncle.
Yeah.
And like I remember when I had my first niece, like it felt like she was my daughter as well too. Like
Mhm.
I would just always get her if it came to like, my sister needed a little bit extra help. She's busy, working doing stuff like this before I even had a kid. Like
Yeah.
I would love to just go out, go pick my niece up, bring her back, stop by the store, get her a little candy or whatever's like that. And I had the same, feeling with my nephews as well too. So it's like I always kind of like yearn for that feeling as well too, and like the expectations just like coming into fatherhood was like, damn, like what do I do? What do I do? Like it's like, pending, like, okay, my girl's in the first trimester, in the second trimester, in the third trimester. It's like, damn, like I don't really know what to do. I don't really know what to do. And it's like, I had a job. It was cool. It wasn't bad. But you kind of learn as you go through the whole thing. It's like, I always looked at the men in my family, and aside from like just the relationships I have with like my nieces and nephews, like I always look at the men in the family and like how I felt as a kid. And it was like, I wasn't as outspoken as I am now, but it's like, like my dad's a quiet dude, but my dad's always kind of cool, super, super chill, got his own little way of like making entertainment.
Yeah.
And I felt like I borrowed those aspects. Like when I didn't have confidence, like, I look at the people that did give me confidence, like, Sweet Lou back there, where he at? We're
Right there.
Sweet, yeah, big Sweet
Right
Lou right
there.
there.
Mm-hmm.
That was my baseball coach. What I mean? Like I played T-ball before, and D-Lou and then was on the other side, and it's like, I always wanted
I
to.
hated that shit too.
I
I wanted
always
Ken to be
wanted,
with us so
always wanted
bad.
to catch up to them the whole time. It was like, on the other side, I had to, for age reasons, I had to be over here. Uncle Wes was like, nah, I want my nephew with me. Like he too good to be over there. Like he need to be with me. He need to be on this team. So then we knew people that was in the office, so they let me sneak and go play with my cousins. I was the youngest one on the team always. And my Uncle Wes would just talk to me, and I really listen. I wouldn't like D-Lou, my cousin Keenan, they twins. We had other cousins on the team as well. It's like, they homies for the most part, like, and as well as some end up
Yo,
becoming
homies,
my
our
homies
homies.
as well too.
Yeah.
But like just coming over there, like I was the young dude, so I was just like, I'm just trying to get on the field. So I'm quiet, and I'm like my Uncle Wes is like just focus, yeah, keep focusing. And he kind of got my confidence up in that. And I always tip my hat off to my Uncle Wes for that. But it's just like other men that was in my life, like my grandfather, and just the relationship he kind of like had with me, as well as others around him, and as well as adopting other people. Like he didn't adopt any kids, but you couldn't tell because everybody, if you go to my grandpa's house, everybody called him grandpa.
Yeah.
So it's like, like just that kind of the type of men that was in my life kind of molded me to the type of father I wanted to be. But I never had any real expectation of how it was going to be until I had my kid. And like every little step, it taught me about myself. It taught me about my patience. It taught me about my thresholds. It taught me about like my availability, my accessibility, who I need to be accessible for. So it just kind of checked all that. It checked my ego as well too. Like, you know, I'm not the young kid I was anymore. Like I definitely have an ego. I'm definitely, now I'm not gonna say I have the biggest ego, amongst men, but it's like, I know I have an ego, and it's like, when you have that kid, you have to check it at the door. And it's also like a switch that goes off in your head. Like you want to check it. You want to be attentive. You want to be there. So it's like it definitely surpassed everything I wanted. Um, but it's like, I just always keep what I saw like manhood was from either like my father, my grandfather, or like my uncles, and just the type of man I wanted to be. Like, so it's like it surpasses that, but it meets it in certain moments when I felt those moments when I was looking up, and now it's like I'm looking down. So it's like I'm still getting those moments, but it like just how life is like full circle, and you are able to get those moments. And like whether it's like what even like I still feel those moments when I'm talking to my nieces. It's not like just exclusive to my son, because I look at just parenthood as like extended to like unclehood and like auntie-hood, but it's like all wrapped in one, especially in our family, like, and as well as my friendships as well too, the type of people I'm around. So no, I definitely surpassed that hard for sure.
Yeah. I was gonna say is because Rob, he when he called me one day, this was like a week or two ago,
Mm.
and he was like, "Hawk, you gonna be good. Just you never experienced a love like this. I don't know what it is, but you I can't explain it to you. You won't feel it until it happens." And he was like, "It's different. Trust me, Hawk, it's different." But I was gonna say it's funny how the son or the daughter
Mm-hmm.
becomes the father or the mother, and now that those roles switch. But it's like as a kid, you looking up to your mom and dad, and you got so much fucking love for them,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden you have your own, then it's like completely different. That's like it's not like your love for your parents fade because you still love them, but
Mm-hmm.
your focus is on something else
Yeah.
when you have a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right.
Because you looking at you just I don't know, man. I think it's for anybody with a heart, man, like when you have a baby, it just tug on your heartstrings, man. They innocence is uncomparable. Like, I mean, they fucking more innocent than a newborn puppy and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just, wet behind the ears, man. You know what I'm saying? They think everybody's a good guy and they think everything is Disneyland and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you lived your whole life and you ain't jaded, but you just kind of like, yo, this is a fucked up world we living in. And you just seeing people that, you familiar with that look and all that kind of shit. And you got your kid here like, yeah, oh, you just like, damn, I gotta protect that happiness. Like, shit, that day, like to your point, Hawk, it's like, damn, I remember being that kid. That's what you see in your kids. Like, so it's like, it's like, nigga, the thought of not being able to provide for your kid like motivates you to like get your ass up every day and go to work.
No God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They birthday always coming up. So it's like, shit, it could be the day after your daughter's birthday, bro. And like, you'll be like, man, I got to make sure that I got my shit right. I know I told her I was going to take her to Disneyland next year for her birthday, so it just make you a better man if you allow it to, you know what I'm saying? Like some people fight it because some people just raised a certain kind of way. I feel sorry for people who like afraid of change. Because you got people who like my daddy raised me like this, my uncles is like this, the can point. Like, that it worked both ways. Like we just happen to have a lot of men around us that like showed us love and compassion. Like a lot of dudes don't have that because a lot of men ain't really compassionate dudes. Like, and so our dads was just, they was there, they was serious, but they was funny. They tell us they love us, they showed us they love us, you know what I'm saying? Like they made sure that we was competing on the field and at the movie theaters with the other niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just made sure that hey man, you felt like a byproduct of them. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what being a dad is now, is just kind of like, oh, that's D-Lou kids. Like that's what you want people to feel like when you see your kids. Not out of pride, but you just know who you is. You know who you are, Birdman. So it's like when people see your kid, they gotta know who that is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's West Boy right there. That's West Boy.
I'm just saying in general, like that, it's just different. And I think, just to your point, like that's the only reason why it changes, because your parents is already taken care of. Especially we all got siblings. We not only children. So it's like, hey, shit, my sister got moms. Or like, oh, it's my brother turn to get moms. Like, shit, I even take my brother kids while he taking care of moms and shit. Like, I got your kids, nigga. Go get moms. I got the kids today. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you gonna love it, man. I've been telling you that for years.
I'm gonna be solid, bro. Like it's certain individuals like I don't think all my friends should have kids. I'll be honest. I love all my friends, and I 100% don't think all my friends should have kids. I don't think all my family, like fuck friends, like I don't think all my family members should have kids. But it's like when it comes to Hawk, like as well as like, so Hawk is my big cousin's best friend. So Hawk was a friend of mine.
You're not my best friend no more.
Nah, but it's family. No, it's real family. And then Hawk has been to like, I'm just let me land. Hawk was, is my cousin's best friend and was my friend, but it wasn't like my friend I would see all the time. And then it became like somebody who I see more frequently. He'll go to like my grandfather's barbecues all the time, family functions all the time. So he went from being like my cousin's friend to being like my family. And like now that we always been friends as well too, but now that we do this, it's like we be like, as somebody who's not in your best friend relationship or friendship, like it's like, like I've come to know Hawk on a real different level as a man. And it's like, like I got those friends close to me that's like just having kids as well too. And it's just like I just look at them, it's like nigga, you ready? You've been ready, like you've been like you're like if you know Hawk, like outside of this dude is pure to the core, and it's just like you and when you yourself too, like as an individual, like you uniquely yourself, but it's like as a person, like, and knowing like the kind of character traits you need to have as a father, bro, like my boy been ready for that. Like it's just it's about just the right time and the right circumstances to have a kid. But it's like I already know how gonna be solid pops, like boy dad, girl dad. I don't know the gender yet. I was gonna ask, but
you don't know
when it's time. No, I don't know.
It's a girl.
You know,
Oh yeah.
you know what I
So
thought about, Cuzzo?
oh, you lucky nigga. I want a girl so bad.
You know what I thought about, Cuzzo?
What?
Nah.
Well, Cuzzo, when you said let me land, you know what I thought
Yeah.
about?
What happened? Oh, some freestyle or what? What's some
No,
freestyle
no,
battle or
no. I thought about this shit. Remember this Hawk?
what?
I thought about
uh,
you remember this shit?
Yeah, I remember
Hold
this.
on.
Go play it, play it.
No, that's not the song. That's not the song.
Oh,
Hold on.
that's
Oh
Bart
yeah, this is what
Scott.
I thought
Bart,
about.
man.
This is what I thought
There's
about.
DIY,
Come on,
and
man.
there's doing it.
Man, I'm
Come
gonna have
on,
to
You
give
you
you
got
my
man.
ads?
login. I'm gonna have to give you my login,
You got
D-Lou.
ads,
I'm gonna give you
bro?
my login.
Can't wait.
Oh my gosh, no. Hold on. I
I had
got
to
it. I
give you
got
my
it.
YouTube login, man.
Man, you know it's crazy, bro. I pay like $96 a month. You know what I'm saying, for this shit and YouTube
YouTube
TV, and
TV.
like, and they
Except for
still, I
premium.
still get
Yeah.
ads on this. Like, come on, bro. Here it
Oh,
go.
It don't even make sense.
you got paired to your Gmail,
Is
probably.
this it? Yeah, this the one. This is what I thought about. This shit came to my head.
So how did that just feel? Feel great.
Feel great.
Poetic justice. All you non-believers
Disrespecting us felt great. Real pissed off.
See in Pittsburgh.
Can't wait.
All you non-believers.
Can't wait.
Anybody can be beat. All you non-believers. Disrespect us.
We a good football team, nigga.
I ain't never heard this version.
Talk crap.
You ain't never
My
heard
back.
this.
Take a lot of slack.
All you non-believers.
That's Taylor.
25th in the league.
Can't stop a nosebleed.
How did that feel?
Felt great.
Poetic justice. All you
Watch the end of the video, Cuzzo.
Feel great.
Real pissed off.
See in Pittsburgh.
Can't wait, man.
So how did that feel? Feel great. How did that feel?
Pissed off.
So how did that feel? Feel great. Can't wait. Feel great. Can't wait.
Take my boy
See in
Exit out.
Pittsburgh.
Take flight.
Can't wait.
Check out the exit, nigga. Check out the exit, nigga. Nigga, we out of here, nigga. Ooh. My boy out of there. What? Man, that's a classic right there. See, he's like, let me land. As soon as you said let me land, that shit came in my head like doo. That nigga was like
Felt great.
the New York Jets, man.